What's poppin', my Poke people? It's your boy Poke Perkin. Today, we're gonna go over some of the latest reveals for Pokemon's newest set, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Mask of Change, with the featured Pokemon being Ogerpon, right? It's gonna combine with our Pokemon Crimson Haze to make up our English set of Twilight Masquerade to drop in May. Pokemon Mask of Change drops April 26th. Make sure to get your pre-orders in. I know a great site that I normally use is TexasPokemart.com. Amazing. You can get them on his website, Instagram, and TikTok. Amazing seller. Gets back to you really quick. I get all my Japanese boxes from there. But moving on, the first card that has been revealed is the Iron Bundle. So water, HP 90. Enerjet, 60 damage. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. If you do, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Your opponent chooses the new active Pokemon. That's pretty cool. That's decent. I don't know why I'm out of breath either. Next, we have Brute Bonix. These two are in like every set, right? Dark, HP 120. Poison Spray. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, obviously. Rattling Strike, 50 plus damage. This attack does 50 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. That's crazy considering his first attack poisons them. It's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. But moving on, we have the Revroom. Metal, 70 HP. Metal Coating. Attach a basic Metal Energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Not bad. That could be super beneficial, to be honest. Next attack, Ram, 50 damage. Moving on, we have its evolution, Revroom. I'm a fan of Revroom. I like it. First, Rally Back, 30 plus damage. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack of your opponent's Pokemon during their last turn, this attack does 90 more damage. So, it will do a total of 120 damage if something was knocked out. Next, Running Charge, 100 times damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 100 damage for each heads. If you're a lucky person, then that's the attack for you, baby. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you can hurt something with that, boy. Next, we have Farfetch'd. Normal, 70 HP. Ability, Sonic Duty. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for a Pokemon tool card and attach it to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. That's pretty cool. Match Cut, 30 damage. Discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. This can be pretty good considering like the A spec is, I think they consider them a special energy. If you have one that is like that, like the Upper Neo energy, stuff like that. And there's a few good ones out there that can really disrupt your opponent. And then next, we have a Stadium card, Jamming Tower. Pokemon tools attached to Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, have no effect. Not bad. That disrupts the Farfetch'd, don't it? And now we have illustration rares that were just revealed overnight for Pokemon Mask of Change. And normal basic cards as well. So first, we have an illustration and a regular card of Diplin. Evolved from Applin, 80 HP, Grass. Ability, Festival Lead. If Festival Grounds is in play, this Pokemon may use, my dog just scared me to death, may use an attack it has twice. 1 second. Sorry about that, my dogs is crazy. Ability, Festival Lead. If Festival Grounds is in play, this Pokemon may use an attack it has twice. If the first attack knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon, you may attack again after your opponent chooses a new active Pokemon. Super sick. I think Festival Grounds is dope. And then its attack, Do the Wave. Do the Wave. Jazz Hands. 20 times damage. This attack does 20 damage for each of your benched Pokemon. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Next, we have Clefairy. Clefairy. Right? My bad. I'm a nerd. Psychic, 60 HP. Attack, Moonkick, 40 damage. That's it for that one. Next, we have Clefable. Psychic, 120 HP. Metronome, that's what this was. right? Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. That could be crazy depending on what Pokemon they have out, right? They got Zardy out there. Sheesh. Magical Shot, 100 damage. Very nice. That's a very good card. And now we're going to go on to the Loyal 3. First being Monkidori. We got the regular holo, and we have an illustration rare. Psychic, 110 HP. Ability, Adrenaline Brain. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any darkness energy attached to it, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. That's pretty sick. And his attack, Mind Bend, 60 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. That's cool. And then we have Fezandipidity, baby. Regular holo and an illustration rare, which I think the illustration is actually super sick. Psychic, 120 HP. Ability, Adrenaline Pheromones. If this Pokemon has any darkness energy attached to it, and if any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. Crazy. That's a really good ability. Attack, 1 energy. Energy Feathers, 30 times damage. This attack does 30 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. It's actually a super playable card, not gonna lie. And then we have Timber. We have a regular card of it, and we have an illustration rare card. Fighting, 80 HP. Best Punch, 40 damage. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. That's no bueno. Then we have its evolution Pokemons. Girder, Fighting, 100 HP. Knuckle Punch, 20 damage. Second attack, Superpower, 50 plus damage. You may do 30 more damage. If you do, this Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. Okay. It's not bad though. Next we have Conkeldurr, Fighting, 180 HP. Tantrum, 80 damage. This Pokemon is now confused. Not worth it. Next we have Gutsy Swing, 250 damage. If this Pokemon is affected by a special condition, it can use this attack ignoring its energy cost. Okay, I lied. Let it be confused. Because that's crazy. 250 damage with no energy? Wild. And then next, the final of the Loyal 3 is Okidogi, right? We have the regular holo and we have the illustration rare. Fighting, 130 HP. Ability, Adrenaline Power. If this Pokemon has any darkness energy attached to it, it gets 100 plus. It gets an extra 100 HP, and its attacks do 100 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Wild. And then its attack, Oki Punchy, 70 damage. But if it has any darkness energy attached to it, it does 170. That's pretty cool. And the illustration goes in. Like, that's really, really nice. And then next we have Tatsugiri. Dragon, 70 HP. Ability, attract customers, because you know it's a sushi. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a supporter card you find there and put it into your hand. Then, shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Not bad. Not bad at all. Attack, Surf, 50 damage. These cards are actually pretty strong, not gonna lie. And now we have Snorunt, baby. Water, 60 HP. Astonish, 20 damage. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. That can disrupt them pretty hard, especially after they use a supporter card to get it. Next, we have Glalie, Water, 120 HP. Damage Beat, 20 times damage. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. I like when attacks do that. Next attack, Crazy Headbutt. How's he headbutt if he only has a head? I don't know. 140 damage. Discard an energy from this Pokemon. And then next, we have Frostlass. We have the regular and we have an illustration rare. Water, 90 HP. Ability, Freezing Curtain. During Pokemon checkup, put 1 damage counter on each Pokemon in play with an ability, both yours and your opponent's, except any Frostlass. That's pretty cool. Next is Frost Smash, 60 damage. And then there's a bunch of new Pokemon Center playmats, deck boxes, card sleeves that are going out. And there's a crazy sleepy Pokemon featuring like Grookey and Pikachu all sleeping in a field. It's actually super sick. I might go ahead and pick me one up because they're only like 25 bucks on Pokemon Center. And then they have a bunch of like the Japanese Pokemon Center with the festival stuff for Mask of Change. So go ahead and hit that like, drop a comment down below and tell me if you're excited for this set, if you've already pre-ordered this set, or if you're going to pick up the set, and subscribe to the channel with notifications. Peace.